Have you ever wondered how companies decide the perfect bundle for you to purchase? For example, let's say you go to Panera and you find this amazing offering with your favorite salad and also including your preferred sandwich. And these type of combinations sometimes are done in an arbitrary way, but other times we use data so we can find the perfect combination for each customer. And today we are going to learn a powerful data analysis technique known as conjoint analysis so we can figure out the best option to improve sales. Hi, I'm Jennifer Senak, and we'll see this process step by step. Conjoint analysis reflects how attributes work together to influence choices. It's a statistical technique used in market research to determine how consumers value different attributes of a product or service by evaluating combinations of attributes rather than considering each attribute in isolation. Because real world decisions involve trade offs, right? We don't think about like making a decision just considering one factor. We think overall of the different combinations of factors when we have to make a choice. So, this is the traditional approach when we see a survey asking customers like how they value each attribute. And in this particular example, we are seeing how customers evaluate the TV. So, from less to more important, we have a screen size, price, picture quality, screen image, and durability as attributes. And we can see that in this type of surveys, respondents can rate attributes individually and is assuming that the decision is made on just one attribute that is the most important. So that's the limitation of this type of approach because it's not reflecting how we consider the overall factors when we make a purchase decision. So real value comes from combinations of attributes. And conjoint analysis, we have the respondents to evaluate product profiles with different attribute combinations. So not just one attribute, but a multitude of attributes. And the statistical analysis identifies the relative importance of each attribute and the interaction between attributes. Okay, we have now practice time. But first, let's spill the tea, or in this case, the coffee. Did you know that this holiday season, 1 in 5 Americans received a Starbucks gift card from a friend or loved one? And this is a report from Business Insider. And not only that, but in like the company Starbucks, they made 222 million in breakage revenue during its last fiscal year. And what does it mean? It means that this revenue is for all of the unredeemed gift cards. Can you imagine? Okay, so now let's go to Excel and see how to do this process step by step. Here we have our table with two of the most popular Starbucks drinks and the information. Please let me know if these drinks are one of your favorite. Okay, so step number one for our conjoint analysis, we create our dummy variables in Excel manually. Remember that for each of these variables, we have to create separate columns and put a 1 where it corresponds, like here, and a 0 when it doesn't belong to the same category. And we do the same with the rest of the columns. Okay, so the next step, remember that we have the rank that our customers did on the survey. So we are going to make a reverse rank. This is for data visualizations purposes later, so don't worry about that right now. But it's important that you just create this column. You just take the maximum value of the column plus 1 minus this value over here. And then we proceed to select the columns for our regression model. So we have selected the ice latte. Remember that we have to subtract 1 from the total number of variables. So if we have 2 different categories here, we say 2 minus 1, we just have the iced coffee latte. And the same for here, we have 3 different prices. So we say 3 minus 1 is 2, so we include 2 prices. And the variable that we leave out is going to be the base on our model. Okay, so next step is just creating our model. So now we go to data, we select regression. Okay, so reverse rank is going to be our y variable, and our x variable is going to be this, all of the columns we selected for our model. We select these and check these as well, or we can leave it unchecked. It's going to be 95 by default. So the output range, we want to have it here. We click OK, and now we pay attention here. We see that the R square is high, which is good. We also pay attention to significant F, and this means that our model with all of the variables is statistically significant, which is good. We also have the p-values for each of the separate variables. So we can see that there are a couple of values here that are statistically significant as well, which is also good. Now, the next step over here, okay, I'm just going to copy and paste this. And right here, perfect. So this is the formula for the regression. We have the intercept, which is 9.82 if we round it. For the iced coffee, we have 2, 3, rounded. I'm going to pause it until I complete these. I'll be back. All right, so this is the final part of our conjoint analysis. Here we have the formula we got from our regression model. It's right here. And now we get the factor scores based on the coefficients. So for the iced caramel macchiato, remember we left that out. So the base is 0. And we have the iced coffee latte. I just copy and pasted it, these from our model, and did the same with the rest of the variables. And what we do here is then we subtract these from the base. We do it here with the rest of the columns here. And this is the result. And according to these results, out of all the variables, the most important factor is the type of coffee drink as seen in the factor scores followed by the price, which is no surprise. This is what we see in real life as well. And then the size. In conclusion, conjoint analysis helps companies learn what parts of a product people like the most. It looks at products with different features mixed together, like real choices in a store. This makes the results more realistic than just asking people to rate one feature at a time. People are asked to rank or rate different product combinations, and to keep it simple and not confusing, fewer smartly chosen combinations are used. Thank you so much for watching.